Alone is the biggest concept for me, literally. Alone is literally my idolization, because my thing is, whether people think they're alone, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're amongst 1,000 people, you are still alone, because your lies are not known by these other people. Your sins are not known by these other people. Until you confess your sins amongst another man or upon your God or even the devil or even what you believe in, nobody will completely know you. So no one will ever know if you're being honest. No one will ever know what you want them to know. No one will ever know what you want them to know, how you feel, you know?
But most importantly, he had words for the people he loved the most, and that's you guys. Regardless of what happened on the 18th of June, I consider the words he says in this clip as his true final words.
Hey guys, how are you? I won't be long. I really just wanted to directly communicate with those that pay attention to what I'm doing and that support me, and I wanted to offer some words of inspiration. For the words of inspiration, I just really wanted to tell you guys that it does not matter what your dream is or what your goal is. You make sure that it is your prime priority to follow what you believe is good for you. Do not live your life trying to impress someone else, and do not live your life trying to be someone you're not, and do not live your life making yourself miserable just to amount to someone else's idealism. You don't want to be following someone that's taking you down a dark road. I believe in the human race, period, and I truly believe that anyone can be what they want to be. We need good mothers, we need good fathers, we need people with sources of knowledge. Let's make it not cool to be stupid. Let's make it cool to be a good person. I'm tired of it being cool to be a fucking murderer or a shooter or just this irrelevant being. Like, that shit is stupid. The sooner we understand that we need each other, which is the truth, bro, because I wouldn't be who the fuck I was if I didn't have support from you guys and I didn't have the people that truly believed in me. I would be nothing, and I'm aware of that. And I've gone through my fair share of destruction and pain in the process to get where I've gotten, and I know that anything is possible. Alright, let's say worst thing comes to worst, I fucking die a tragic death or some shit, and I'm not able to see out my dreams. I at least want to know that the kids perceived my message and were able to make something of themselves and able to take my message and use it and turn it into something positive and to at least have a good life. If I'm gonna die or ever be a sacrifice, I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million kids happy, or they found some sort of answers or resolve in my life. Regardless of the negative around my name, regardless of the bad things people say to me, I don't give a fuck, because I know my goal in the end, and I know what I want for everyone, and I know what my message is. So I just wanted to say I appreciate and love all of you, and I believe in you all. Do not let your depression make you. Do not let your body define your soul. Let your soul define your body. Your mind is limitless. You are worth more than you could believe. All you have to do is dream, and all you have to do is want to fulfill that dream and have the strength to fulfill that dream. I was that kid that didn't say much, but like him not saying much made you want to know what the fuck he was thinking. I'd be in the cut, and then when I'd say some shit, it'd be some weird shit. Like I'd say some crazy shit like, oh, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you or some shit. Like I'd be the kid in the cut to like just get off on somebody, and then you wonder why the fuck it happened. I never really spoke. I always acted. I mean, that was always my problem. I always acted before I thought anything through.
He experienced a lot of things in his childhood that affected him, things that shaped him as a person. He didn't give a fuck about his haters. He was too busy caring about his fans.
I love these kids, and I know what it feels like to be alone. I got alone tattooed on the left side of my face, and I mean that. Like, I know what it feels like to wake up somewhere where you're not supposed to be, around people you're not supposed to be around. You could be around 1 million people and still be alone. I knew what that felt like, and I knew what it felt like being on the verge of wanting to end it all, but being too pussy to do it. I was too pussy to end my life, so I knew that feeling, and I wanted to comfort anybody, because I found a way out through the music. I want to relate to people. Right. I want to bond with people, because I did not have the bond I wanted with my mom. Right. So okay. I felt very, my dad wasn't around either. You notice I can't really speak about my dad. My dad got locked up. Yeah. I had nobody, bro. After my mom kicked me out, I was depressed. I had bad sleep deprivation. Like, bro, I had fucking sleep paralysis. Like, It was horrible.
Just to get her attention, and because she struggled to raise him, he had to get raised by other relatives like his grandmother. X believed that because his mother couldn't raise him throughout his childhood, it made a severe impact on his mental health and made him depressed. Despite this, he understood what she was going through and still loved her. In his own words,
she was in a situation where like she wanted me around, but she couldn't afford to, like because of shit she was around, you know, she was still growing up. Like my mom was raised in Jamaica. She just wasn't in a very stable environment because she had no help at that. Like raising a kid honestly was a last priority, you feel me? So what she did was she passed me from hand to hand to people that could take care of me, you know? I was put in situations that weren't the best, but I get what she was doing, so I don't resent her. I would never resent my mom.